Go start. So good morning everybody, welcome back, and we'll speak about the thinking today. Thinking is an activity of a human mind. It enables the individual to adjust himself with his environment. An individual who has a high power of thinking is superior to others. So our thinking power should always be superior. That's what they are telling. And again, different people are telling differently about the definitions. So we will read out the main characteristics or the features. Okay, thinking start with the presence of problem. So until unless we face a problem, do we think? No, we do not think. Correct? Until unless a problem is being faced by us, we start thinking about it. Thinking is co-native in character. Okay, it is a mental behavior to satisfy the future needs of a mankind. It is an adjustment to a hypothetical situations. Hypothetical situations in the sense like briefing the imaginary. So again, thinking tells many things. Thinking is a solution. Thinking is an error and trial method. So this is what the thinking goes. Until unless we do not face any problem, we do not think about it. We start thinking at the right time, at the right moment when we start facing the problem. Difference between imagination and thinking. Thinking involves reasoning. It helps in problem solving. It helps in problem solving. So where imagination, it does not have. Imagination is not related with any problem. So when we have problem, do we imagine it? No, it's not like that. Imagination is something related to our dream. Imagination is something related to our future. Imagination is something it is emotional. Imagination is a feeling actually. So it is a goal oriented. Thinking is a goal oriented. So imagination doesn't have any goal. It is not at all a task. Okay. Thinking is related with reality. We think about the reality. Is it possible? We cannot think just like that whatever we want. We should do it practically. Correct? We should do it practically. So it should be reality. It should be real. It is not related to any real objects. Imagination is not related to any near objects. If you see all the Bollywood movies, when they start directing the movies like Ega with a butterfly, with a housefly, and with some spider, all these things are in imagination. Is it possible in our real life? No, it is not. Just an imagination, just an entertainment. So imagination doesn't have any limits. Imagination doesn't restrict anybody. Imagination is not stressful. Imagination does not have any restrictions, nothing as such. You can just imagine whatever you want. Correct? So this is the difference between these both. And memory and imagination. Memory and imagination we are speaking about. Memory precedes imagination. It precedes the imagination. It comes after the memory. Imagination comes after the memory. So we should have something. We should have some object. We should have some picture. So if all of a sudden I am speaking about a broccoli, all of a sudden if I am speaking about some insect, all of a sudden I am speaking about a red snake. Correct? If I am speaking about, you would have really seen the snake in any of the colors. You should imagine the snake in a red color now. Correct? Some memory should be there already within you. That can be preceded to the imagination. It is reproductive imagination. Memory is a reproductive imagination. So imagination is just a creative memory. So there is a lot of differences like this. You can just go through it. It's very simple and understanding. So Again I am going to welcome back to you all for the chapter 5, that is personality, meaning, nature and assessments. Today we are going to speak about the personality we are going to speak about. What exactly is a very interesting chapter, very nice actually. So you will have lot of things in your mind. How do I get to know my child is a slow learner? How do I get to know my child is this? How do I get to know my students are like this? How do I, why are they like this? So why are they not able to do it? Why are they too sharp? Why are they so flexible? So why are they so constrained? Why are they so introvert? So many things you have towards the negativeness and towards the positiveness, towards the children or a child or a whatever, the kids or whatever. So if you are a teacher or if you are a mother or if you are a, a caretaker or whatever. So somehow you are interlinked with the children's life, then you have all these things in your mind, correct? How do we have a solution for it? How does the personality impact on a person? What is being called as a personality of a child or a person or whomsoever it is? What exactly is this personality? And you have heard about it, personality development. So you also heard about the personality development, correct? So that is normally the sessions has been conducted in the like a corporate world, actually in the corporate field, okay? But nowadays that is getting started implemented in the schools also, in a what do you say, like not in a hi-fi school, maybe like with a good infrastructure, with a good economy, with a good whatever to that particular level, totally you can call it as in hi-fi schools. In those kind of schools, a personality development for students. Oh, nowadays the personality development for a kid of 8 years also is being started. So confident speaking, stage appearance. They want their children to become a speaker by 8 years. They have to leave all their shyness and they have to come and face the crowd. Best speaking, personality development is been implemented for a small children also now, that is for around 5 years plus children. I heard in the last summer club actually, what happened, a person had come and he had come for an admission for the summer club for his child. He is around 10 years, I believe 8 to 10 years his age would have been, because after 12 to 13 years even we will not take them for a summer club, that they are considered as teens, they are no more children. After 13 we will never take for a summer club, they do not need all these recreational clubs, okay? And he came and he told me like, my child will not be available on these days, these 4 days, how do I compensate the summer club classes? They just asked him, so where is he going? He told like he is going for a personality development. He is going for a personality development training, and that is costing around 22,000 rupees for 4 days for that particular child to develop his personality. So I am not speaking par also, I am not speaking against also towards this personality. I am just speaking about the trend which we the people are been following in the urban areas like us, metropolitan cities like us. So everything is very fast nowadays. According to me, personality or a personality development I got to know only when I entered into this profile like corporate field. Till then I never know what is personality, and we know about the character, we know about the person, we know about the behavior. So we can just label them like he is an introvert or an extrovert or a shy natured or a confident speaker. He is good in dance, he is good in speaking, he is good in his studies. We used to just bifurcate, but we never used to speak once for all like a personality. Andre personality ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ, but nowadays it's very important and compulsory, and how exactly it works we are going to look now here into the personality. Personality is the dynamic organization with an individual to their psychophysical system that determines his unique adjustment to his environment. So normally adjusting to an environment is very common. Everybody have to get adjusted to the environment according to the school, according to the college, according to the community, according to his social life. So we have to get adjust if we are liking it or not. So adjustment is there in life, but unique adjustment, so adjusting very uniquely, like unique in the sense like very indifferent adjustment is called as a personality. That's what they are trying to tell here. So meaning of a personality, what exactly the personality means, what exactly does it mean? So total of everything about an individual is called a personality. Total of everything about an individual is called as a personality. What is the total? What has been included in the total now is emotion, ethical, mental, physical, social, spiritual makeups. So all these are makeups. It's not like completely he's physical, is ethical, is emotional, is mental. No, not totally. Makeuping all these things. Making up in the sense what? So already the face is there. So I cannot do the makeup for anybody and everybody. I have to do the makeup on the face. Correct? Best thing what I can tell you to make you understand this is, so Taj Mahal. Have you heard about the Taj Mahal? Can we ever paint the Taj Mahal? Can we ever paint the Taj Mahal? No, it's not possible. We can just brush the Taj Mahal, isn't it? We can just brush it, dust it, okay? We can just make it up as it is. So this is called as a makeup, what we can call it as in all these areas on an individual person, okay? I want you all to tell yes or no when I am asking you something. So you will be completely putting yourself on a mute mode. I do not really understand, like are you understanding? Should I speak continuously in English or Kannada, or it is too sophisticated? I want you to speak up when I am asking you some questions, okay? So personality, yeah, thank you. Yeah, personality means something inclusive of all this. Makeup is called as a personality. Again, different persons are telling very differently, different definitions is being given by a different psychologist and therapist about the personality. You can just go through it whenever you are free. Now the characteristics of a personality. How does the characteristics of the personality will be? We are going to look into it. So personality will be always a goal oriented. Okay, if some person has this personality, he has some goal. I have to be good looking, I have to be impressed by everybody, I should be in a limelight, nor I should step back, nor I should encourage somebody. So whatever the thinking and behavioral capacity is, they have some goal oriented related to a personality. Adler tells like this: lifestyle of an individual which signifies the personality of an individual. Lifestyle, whatever the lifestyle. So some people will have a very fixed routine. I have to go here, I have to do this, I have to finish this, after this, after this, after. Their life will be completely planned and packed. It is good sometimes, and it is good all the time, but at least sometimes you should have your own leisure, correct? So personality depends, the character depends entirely on this lifestyle of an individual, how exactly you have your lifestyle. Hereditary and environment. Hereditary and environment will also contribute for the personality development. Nimma hege nimma purvajaru nimge genes na kottidare, it comes through the genes, okay? You sitting very controlled, you speak very controlled, and you are not getting attracted to anything and everything, correct? As a normal people, what they are doing it. So a personality of a prince and princess in any of the countries, if you just go for, they do not speak much. Even though if they are enjoying, their maximum enjoyment would be like a big smile. That's all is their maximum enjoyment. We as a local people, how exactly we do when we go for cinemas or when we see something different, okay? So yeah, whatever, the higher class people we will speak about, not about the prince and princess. The higher class people and the lower class people, how exactly their personality differs. The higher class people, if they are seeing something new and excited, wow, maximum what they could do is like, wow, so nice. That's all will be their expression. But we as a local people, when you just see something exciting, what exactly we are going to do? Oh wow, so nice, super, I have ever seen, oh my god, we will be turning around something like this, okay? So this is how we express and this is how they express. We will clap, we will tap, we will bang, we will do whatever we want, we will jump also sometimes, okay? When you see something new in your life, but even though it is first time for them, so they'll start thinking, and for the enjoyment moment also a big wow, and they touch and they feel and they enjoy it. But we do not do something like that. It is completely hereditary and environment. The environment wherever we are born and brought up. Persistence is nothing but purpose quality of being determined to achieve. Okay, purpose quality being determined to achieve. So sometimes what happens, the common wisdom strongly failed due to the lack of persistence. When you don't have a persistence, when you don't have a prediction, when you don't have like how exactly your behavior should be in a society, what happens? Even though you have a common wisdom, you have a common knowledge, so many things what happens, even though like we know the better, as I told you many times, the rhymes which is been told by the children, the rhyme, whatever the rhyme we used to sing in our young age, okay, like Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall, okay, some soldiers came and picked him up and Humpty Dumpty something, whatever. So we never know the meaning. Just because of a beautiful action we start doing it, and we do wrong pronunciations, we do like we don't know how exactly to behave initially wherever we go. When we were small and young or whatever, we do not know how to behave controlled manner or something like that. But we will have wisdom. That means that we don't know to behave anta helidre. If someone doesn't know to behave in the sense, he does not have wisdom anta alla, avun dadda anta alla, he is dull anta alla, he is not a dumb. Okay, he is not a dumb, he is not used to that world, he is not used to that society, he is not used to that social life, he is not used to that people, he is not used to that culture. Avrige adrada ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅವರು ಆ ವಾತಾವರಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಳೆದಿಲ್ಲ. If you just know like ಪ್ಯಾಟೆ ಮಂದಿ ಕಾಡಿಗೆ ಬಂದರು or ಕಾಡು ಜನ ಪೇಟೆಗೆ ಬಂದರು, all this reality shows you would have seen, all the reality shows. The tribal people they will call them for the city, and they will make them to adjust for the city life. That is a reality show. Or a city people are taken to a forest and they have to get adjusted to the forest. It is a reality show. If you could see, that is how it is. See, so these people are not dumb or a dull people who coming from the tribe, or this or coming from the forest, or these people are not like they doesn't have wisdom and Allah. When they go there, it is very difficult and sophisticated for them to get adjusted. So there is a persistence. Okay, if you don't have that persistence, even the common wisdom whatever you have cannot be utilized. All pervasives, in the sense again they are speaking about the physical, intellectual, social, moral, mental, conscious, subconscious and unconscious level also they are all speaking about. The term personality means psychophysical. It is a combination of psychophysical, and the personality of an individual is an organization, some psychophysical systems of functioning and unified whole. It is both matters, your physical and psychological, both effects on your personality. Okay, dynamic. So dynamic, I don't have to tell you about it. One who is dynamic, one who is confident enough. ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಒಬ್ಬರು ಡೈನಮಿಕ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ, ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಡೈನಮಿಕ್ ಪರ್ಸನಾಲಿಟಿ ಆರ್ ಎ ಡೈನಮಿಕ್ personality, if somebody has if he is very dynamic, what exactly ago is going to happen in a situation when you are all being taken to a 5-star hotel or a 7-star hotel, and we will ask you to just eat a dosa. We will give you a spoon and we will give you some forks and ask you to eat dosa. So you will all be embarrassed, correct? You will all be embarrassed and you don't know how to eat, and you will be seeing each and everybody's face. The people who is very self-confident, if somebody is very self-confident and very dynamic, they will just throw the spoon and fork very next to them and they will start eating the dosa. They will enjoy it, that's all. They are very much confident enough that I am not able to eat in this, let me eat like this. I am like this, people should accept me like this. Correct? I am like this and people should accept me like this. This is the one character of dynamic. The one more character of dynamic like makes somebody to follow us. So I am very dynamic, outgoing, confident enough. So this is how it is going to happen. This is the works. This is how the things are going to work. Okay. So if I am so confident enough, the people will follow me. Yes, whatever she is telling is right. There are two kinds of dynamic characters also, and dynamic is a personality. Self-consciousness, I don't have to speak about the self-consciousness. So once you have your self-consciousness, the characteristics is a self-consciousness for a development, for a personality. Okay, difference between character and personality. Okay, what is the difference between character and a personality? Can a character be changed? Can we change the character? Can we change the character? No, character cannot be changed, but personality can be improvised. We can improvise our personality. We can, if at all I am more talkative, I can reduce my talk according to the situation, but completely I cannot stop talking. Correct? I cannot behave always controlled. For example, I am very outgoing, I am very talkative, I am very like foodie, I am very like friendly or whatever it is. Can I do the same thing in my professional life, whatever I am? ನಾನು ಹೆಂಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅದಂಗೆ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನಲ್ ಲೈಫಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ತೋರ್ಸೋಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತಾ? No, we behave in a controlled manner, isn't it? We behave in a controlled manner. But a character, I am the same when I am coming back to home. ನಾನು ಮನೆಗೆ ಬಂದಮೇಲೆ ನಂದು ಅದೇ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್. ಐ ಈಟ್ ಲಾಟ್, ಐ ಆಮ್ ನಾಟ್ ನೀಟ್, ಐ ಆಮ್ ನಾಟ್ ಟೈಡಿ, I don't have any routine, I enjoy. But when I go work as a professional, so I have to like control my emotions, I have to behave in a controlled manner. This is the difference between the character and a personality. Personality can be changed, but the character cannot be changed. That's what they are trying to tell here. Personality influence. Hesma? Yes. Character is our real face. Personality is a mental makeup. It's a makeup. We are putting a makeup. Once the makeup is not there, we are the same in a character. Something like a makeup, what we can tell it as. But that makeup is necessary. You can just not show your face always to everybody. Correct? Somebody might get scared. Somebody might step back, or somebody might they will get to know the in depth of you. They will start reading your behavior. So makeup is necessary in your life. Correct? It is something like that. So personality is something like that. So sometimes the makeup is necessary. So when you want to be very free, the makeup is not necessary. Okay. At all, like personality influencing factors. So in few people, without putting any effort, in few people, okay, ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೂ ಅವ್ರು ಎಫರ್ಟ್ ಹಾಕೋದೇ ಬೇಡ, ಅದು ಪರ್ಸನಾಲಿಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಫೇರ್ನೆಸ್, ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಹೈಟ್, ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಗುಡ್ ಫಿಸಿಕ್, for example good hair texture, for example good eyes, for example normally they behave in a controlled manner. Even though they are born and brought up in an urban area or a rural area, they want to behave in a controlled manner. Some will be inborn, already it is there within us. They are going to tell the example. A tall handsome person generally enjoys forceful and impressive personality. The same cannot be said about a person short in structure, like short in structure. So physical attractiveness, strength, general health are important. So for example, a tall and a good physique person, when he walks around, ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಆರಾಮಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಜನರಲ್ ಒಂದು ವಾಕ್ ಒಂದು ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ಕೂಡ ಅದು that will be very nice and impressive. People will just turn towards him and see, oh so hot is, what a personality ಅಲ್ವಾ ಅಂತ ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ. ವಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ ವೆದರ್ ಈಸ್ ಬ್ರಿಲಿಯಂಟ್, ವೆದರ್ ಹಿ ಈಸ್ ಡಲ್, ವೆದರ್ ಹಿ ಈಸ್ ಗುಡ್, ವೆದರ್ ಹಿ ಈಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಡ್, ವಾಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ದೇರ್ ವಿದ್ ಇನ್ ಹಿಮ್, ವಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? ಆಸ್ ವೆನ್ ಆಸ್ ಸಿ ಸಿ ಸಮ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಗೇಜ್ ವಾಟ್ ಅ ಗುಡ್ ಪರ್ಸನಾಲಿಟಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಫಾರ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ದ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಹೂ ಇಸ್ ಶಾರ್ಟರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟೌಟ್, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕುಳ್ಳಕ್ಕಿದ್ದು ದಪ್ಪ ಇದ್ದರೆ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು ಇಂಪ್ರೆಸ್ ದ ಪೀಪಲ್, ಇಸ್ಂಟ್ ಇಟ್? ಸೊ ಅವರು ಬ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅವ್ರ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ನ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ಅವ್ರ ಪರ್ಸನಾಲಿಟಿನ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ಅವ್ರು ಇಂಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು ಇಂಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಸಂಬಡಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಟೆಲಿಂಗ್. ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ, ದಿಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಇನ್ಫ್ಲೂಯೆನ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎ ಪರ್ಸನಾಲಿಟಿ, ಇನ್ಫ್ಲೂಯೆನ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ ಅ personality. Some is already there within us and some it will be influenced, and for some we have to struggle a lot. That's what they are trying to tell here. So environmental factors differs a lot. Environmental factors. So how exactly this works? The surrounding geographical and biological environment, it includes influence of a climate condition and a particular area on a man and a living on his living. For example, geographically and biologically also matters a lot. If you see what is the geographical effect, ಆ geographical effect ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, biological effect ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? If you see South African, they are like that because of the heavy sun shades or whatever. If you see in Tamil Nadu, the people are little darker comparatively. If you see in Hubli, Dharwad or some places, all the people will be very lean, ತುಂಬಾ ಸಣ್ಣಕ್ಕಿರ್ತಾರೆ, but they will be very strong because of dehydration of the body. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಸನ್ಲೈಟ್ ಆ ಥರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅವ್ರು ಬೇಗ ಡಿಹೈಡ್ರೇಟ್ ಆಗೋಗ್ತಾರೆ and they will not be in a very good climate. If you just go for some Himalaya or something like that, the people will be little stout always, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ದಪ್ಪ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ because ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಹೈಡ್ರೇಟ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಬಾಡಿ. ಸೊ they have to do lot of workout to take out the water from their body, the bad water, whatever it is. So this is like the geographical effect, the place where we are staying, and biological effect according to it, the biological effect according to it. ಅದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅವರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ದ ಕಲ್ಚರಲ್ ಹೆರಿಟೇಜ್ ಸೊಸೈಟಿ settings. For example, of a different state. If you go for a different state, you can find a different people with a different culture, with a different dressing sense, with a different I can tell you this also. So if you go, or if you see somebody eyes which is very, what do you say, very small eyes with the eyelashes and a lid. So you have to identify where exactly is the eyes in their face. Aram se we will guess, as we as Indians, are you a Manipuri? Are you a Nepali? Correct? Are you a Manipuri or you are a Nepali? So we will get to know by seeing them. They are from a different state, they are very different, they belong to this society, they belong to this country, they belong to this state. We will get to know Aram se according to their culture, dressing sense and all. So if they are coming with lot of sweaters and skirts or something like that, we call them as a Nepali, correct? So if they are putting some kajal and if they are putting some that like white color things on their eyes, then we consider them as a Manipuri. Okay, in neither this nor that. They will come with a suit, they will come with that brown color like what do you say, like the suit kind of a thing. That means that they are come from what place? Dalai Lamas, whatever, Dalai Lamas or a Chinese or a Japanese or whatever it is. We start making out by their culture and their outer look. The home and family. So Aram se we will get to know by just like that, by observing some children we will get to know when they speak Ogi, Bunny, Togoli, Kodi. Aram se we can make out what kind of a family atmosphere is the child is born and brought up. The same in the same class, if some child Togo, Kodu, Bidu, singular and plural. If they start speaking plural, we will aram se get to know. So with no doubt the family born and like how exactly the family is taking care of the child and in what environment the child is being raised. The same thing, the plural. If they are speaking the singular, we will get to know. If they are speaking the plural, we will get to know the differences of their family, background, peace, love, patience, waiting for their routine or waiting for their turn or whatever. The children behavior aram se we can make out, isn't it? So we can also make out, is he coming from a good family? So there is no family called as a bad family. Yaru bad family anta illa. Bad atmosphere in the family, Papa always scolding mama or mama always fighting with papa, or they are basically from a police background or basically from a political background or basically from different backgrounds, people behave differently. So they will be born and brought up in a bad atmosphere, not as a bad family. Nobody is bad or nobody is good. So good families is nothing which are born and brought up in a good atmosphere. That's all. We can aram se make out that also. And nourishment, already I spoke to you many a time. Nourishment is nothing but you have to give the proper protein, vitamin, whatever, the proper conditioning, proper atmosphere, proper environment, proper school, proper family background, proper environment. So all these things accordingly, not too much also, not too less also, correct? So as I have told you already, there was one case which had come to our school. So like in their family, after 20-25 years a child is been born. So till 25 years there were no child in their family. After 20-25 years a child was been born and they were asking for such a facility in the schools. They want a teacher, so they want the school, but the facility whatever they were asking was something related, it was high, we can correlate it to the 7-star hotel. 7-star hotel alli nimge yav tara treatment irutte, okay? That kind of a treatment is been expected in a school for a normal child. So they are telling she is only the prince and princess, how much ever the amount is been spent, we are not worried about it. So we don't want that child to be hurt, we don't want that child to be do that, we want that child to be hygienely maintained, we want the warm water to be used for that particular child, we want the teachers to use only a separate tissue for her, whatever like individual preferences that they were asking for in a school. Is it possible in a school? Is it possible in a school? That is not possible. If it is possible in a school, is it called as a school? Will it be called as a school? No, that will be called as a restaurant, that will be called as a facility, that will be called as a suits which is being used for a delivery nowadays. So when you are booking, the package is been booked for a pregnant woman now. Congru care, that care, Cloud9 Care, 2.5 lakh, 3 lakh, 5 lakh, 4 lakh, correct? So those people will also have unhealthiness in future. The people who are born and brought up in a government hospital also will have some unhealthy or healthy issues in their life. So once you start spending, everything cannot be satisfied. So you should know your limits. That is called as a nourishment. Unnecessary things, if you are doing it, unnecessary problems you are inviting. It is something like that. What is contained in a personality? What is contained in a personality? That is self-consciousness, social ability, adjustability, achievement of a goal, strong willpower, physical and mental health, continuity in development. So this is all contained in a personality. Okay, again different people are speaking different types of personality, and we are going to speak about the development of personality. How to develop a personality, how we have to develop a personality, how we have to inculcate a good personality, how we have to get adjusted to the good personality, how we are going to build our personality, we are going to speak about it. That is nothing but enough freedom should be given. The person should be able to think what is good and what is bad, what is right and what is wrong, what is which atmosphere is good and which atmosphere is bad, good and bad atmospheres, the environment, people around, all these things matters a lot. Self-confidence, you have to always give that person lot of self-confidence. You can do it, you will do it, you are going to do it, you are the one who is capable, kind of a confidence that you should be, that motivation should be given. Self-reliance and self-control, you have to teach them the self-reliance and self-control. Self-reliance in the sense like trust, you should have a trust within you first. That should be taught and that should be encouraged for a development of a personality. Dominance and submission. So dominance, you should also know how to dominate, and you should also know how to step back when it is really hurting you, or like what do you say, like troubling you, or like it is going to become an issue when you are stepping into that. You should know how to dominate also, and you should know how to submissions also. Step back and stepping in. Introvert or extrovert, so it depends upon how you are an introvert or an extrovert. Introvert in the sense like always you don't want to come in a limelight, always you have to be a backbencher, always you should hide yourself, even though you know everything, but you don't want to expose yourself. Extrovert is something I am going to, if at all, if I don't know the concept also, if my teacher is going to ask who is going to write this drawing, I will do it madam. Who is going to bring this chalk, I will do it madam. For each and everything you are just going forward, whether you don't know concept or do not know the concept, but you will go forward and you have that confidence level. Role of a teacher in the development of a personality of a child. So what exactly the teacher should do? The teacher should set an expectations for each and every child. So it is something already I have told you many times, you should not label the kids, you should not title the kids, you should just have an expectations from everybody. So now Soumya is scoring 40%. I will bet the next time Soumya is really going to score 55% and above. So this is the challenge is being put on behalf of Soumya in the class. Okay, she has good drawing capacity, she is very good at practical classes, she is going to enjoy it, she is going to answer all the new types. So you are kind of motivating and setting an example, not always setting an expectations from the 99. So 99% student, so setting an expectation from him. I know you are going to get 99%. So he is the one who is going to get 99% all the time. It's not like that. So I have told you already to watch the movie Hichki, I forgot it actually, Rani Mukherjee movie, Tare Zameen Par movie, Three Idiots movie. So this will tell you how exactly to set an expectations from each and every child, and nobody should be neglected. Yarannu kadiganisbaardu. No labeling. 40% ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋರಿಗೆ 50, 50 ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋರಿಗೆ 60, 60 ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋರಿಗೆ 70, 70 ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋರಿಗೆ 80. You can do it ಅಂತ you have to set an expectations. So ಅವರಿಗೆ I can improve myself in future ಅನ್ನೋದು ಒಂದು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು. Okay. So great heroes. Give always an example of a great heroes and achievers. Speak about always an achievers in the life. ಓಕೆ, ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಅಚೀವರ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರೂ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಅವ್ರ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಕೂಡ ನೀವು ಹೇಳಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಡೋಂಟ್ ಸ್ಪೀಕ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ದ ಅಚೀವ್ಮೆಂಟ್. What did they do for their achievement? How many times the Thomas Alva Edison failed in his practicality to create, to invent that bulb? ಎಷ್ಟನೇ ಸಾರಿಗೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಬಲ್ಬ್ ಅದು ಆನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದು ನಿಮಗೆ? How many times? Maybe after 100 times it was a failure, and then he was successful in inventing a bulb. Isn't it? Wright brothers. Wright brothers, one who invented this helicopter flight or whatever, ಅವರು ಎಷ್ಟು ಸರಿ ಫೇಲ್ಯೂರ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. Abdul Kalam was a failure. You all know Abdul Kalam was a failure when the first time he was launching the rocket. Correct? Even he was a failure. Failure ಇಂದನೇ ಕಲಿಯೋದು, but you should never live it. You should always tell about a great successful people to the children, and also about their failures and success. Teacher cannot do this. Teacher must have a provide proper learning environment in the school. Nowadays nothing is there in the teacher's hand. It is not a government school. Teacher cannot provide a good environment. The management should provide a good environment. Okay, respect their sentiment. Respect their sentiment. Small children, for small thing also they will be too sentimental, and they will be expressing very big, ಅಂದರೆ ತುಂಬ ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗೋಗಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಥರ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್. ಲೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಅ ರಬ್ಬರ್, ಲೂಸಿಂಗ್ an eraser, losing a pencil, losing a pen also, they will start crying a lot because I lost it ಅಂತ. Respect their emotions. Tell them that don't lose it next time. Respect them, don't neglect them. After all it is a rubber, after all it is a pencil, after all it is 1 marks you have scored less, after all whatever, don't neglect them. Always respect their sentiment. Correct? Respect their sentiment. And the next thing is like a strong willpower, that is ethics, moral principles. Always speak about the morality. So how, don't speak about always they getting it, they learning it, they enjoying it, they are the superstars, they are going to be a superstar in future. You anta helkodbedi. You all teach them that. So if you know something, did you write your homework fast? Did you write your classwork fast? Please help the next child to write as fast as you on whatever the techniques you were doing it. Please train to your friend also. Learning, sharing, caring. We all are together. We all are equal. We all are human beings. We all are classmates. So make them to teach some moral ethics also. So next is a personality assessment. What do you mean by personality assessment? So how do we do our personality assessment? How do I get to know I am a weak or a strong? I am an introvert or an extrovert. How do I get to know like I was very brilliant initial days but now I am too dull? Okay. So I might some emotional factors which is influencing, some bad situations whatever I have faced, some bad experience. Okay. And the child is good at his intelligence but he is not performing well. Correct? And something he is hiding within himself. Okay. So there are many things. So how do we get to know? So that is personality assessment. There is a personality assessment. The first would be the autobiography. Autobiography also, there are two kinds actually, autobiography. So here they are not only speaking about the small children, they are not only speaking about the small children, they are speaking about the entire age group of a human being as a personality assessment. Directed autobiography. Directed autobiography in the sense like individual is not free to write his he has to write in a particular questions. So directed autobiography in the sense like some celebrity will be sitting or some persons will be sitting. We are going to ask about him. How was your life? What was it as in teenage? So how did you get into this success? What are your failures? For only those questions it is been answered. That is called as a directed autobiography. Personal history. Personal history is something me writing about myself. So I have free to write about his entire personal history. So sometimes if I have faced a difficulty, if I have faced a difficulty to moving to that one particular position, they might come some politics some political people or some different people or also would have been involved in his life, but those things cannot be written in an autobiography, directed autobiography. We have to hide something. But personal history, you have freedom to write whatever you do know about it. Both has its limitations, disadvantages. So in directed history, so to delight the writer, I might tell something all good about me. Okay. In a personal history, I might start writing whatever I feel like, isn't it? So both has its advantages and disadvantages, but this is a method. So next comes the interview method. What is this interview method? you all know, you all would have been faced the interview all these days. Interview like no madam, I have not faced any interviews in my life. Now I am like after my degree I got married, after marriage like I am coming for an NTT, or after this NTT I have to face the interview. So don't tell me this, because you would have faced an interview at least at the time of your marriage. Lot of people would have interviewed you. Correct? You might would have forgotten it. Interview is something like asking one particular question. If I am going to ask you one particular question, so which is your hometown? Nimma uru yavudu anta kelidre, neevu Shivamogga anta nimma uru helidre, many answers I am going to get. So Shivamogga is a like town. It is not even a urban area or a rural area. It is a town. I can make out your mentality, I can make out your growth and development, I can make out like what kind of a school and colleges are there. I have some idea about a Shivamogga district. Correct? I know how healthy you are. Many things I will get. One question and many answers I am going to get. Correct? Sometimes what happen, one answer and multiple understanding is going to take place. So one answer, multiple understanding, one question and multiple answers. Okay, this is called as an interview method. We ask something, but by telling, so what are your hobby? What is your hobby? So you might tell listening to music and like planting some trees or whatever you might tell. I will get to know your personality. So like we will get to know many things about one particular question, isn't it? So this is called as an interview method. Again, it has its own advantages and disadvantages. A list of questions is prepared for direct and structured interview, non-direct and unstructured interview, and eclectic interview. There are three kinds of interviews, I will tell you. A list of questions is prepared for this purpose, and after taking a child into the confidence, he seeks answer to these pre-planned questions. He also keeps and view the tone, behavior and other facts or making a purpose assessment. Already a question is been ready for that particular child according to the complaints done by his parents. As a therapist, the questions are ready. Okay. Next is non-directed or unstructured questions. The interviewer asks the child any question on any subject relevant to the situation. Just like that, in general, at that moment the interviewer, the therapist might feel that I should ask this question because he is answering like this. Okay. So it is something like on instinct, no directed. So this is something already prepared for you, is called as a direct. Next is eclectic. Eclectic in the sense combination of both. Combination of both. It has its own limitations. Limitations and disadvantages. Like costly in terms, everybody cannot afford this. I mean, they might not give the proper answers. And a trained competent, like you always should go for a good therapist. Okay, this lawyer, this psychiatrist, okay. These lawyers and this psychiatrists and these directors and writers, whatever, all these people try to implement their character on an individual. Artha madkoli, if the lawyer is rebel and you go for that lawyer, he will always tell, don't do anything, you just do like this, let your life get spoilt, you have to win this case antare. If the lawyer is polite and if he is human, like he has some like human ethics in his mind, see, this is how it is going to be. So this is how the problems are going to be in your life. This is how you have to face. This many years you have to struggle. Better you go for a compensation. Better you come for a compromising. You go for a compromising anta lawyers heltare. In kelu lawyers heltare something like they want to make the money. They want to make the money. Until unless they want to make the money, they will squeeze you. Once they get to know that you don't have the money, then they'll ask you to withdraw your case. Lawyers, psychiatrists and many other people, the directors, movie directors or whatever the director, the writer, all these people try to implement their character and their personality on you. Always you have to do the better selection, better psychiatrist, better therapist to go and reach to. Okay, and it is costly. You should always go with the trained people. Personal feelings, interviewer to delight them. So sometimes what do they do? So to delight the interviewer, they might tell all the good things only. The children might tell all the good things only. Questionnaire method. What do you mean by questionnaire method? There are closed questions, open questions, pictorial questions and mixed questionnaires. By this also you can make out the psychology and behavior of a child. Closed questions in the sense like, do you like to go to school? Yes or no? Okay. Then the second question is, do you like your school friends? Yes or no? By this you will get to know what? I don't like to go to school, but I like the friends over there. That means that something else is there which is troubling the child to not to go to school, but he wants his friends, correct? But do you want to like to go to school? Yes. But do you like your school friends? No. That means the child likes the school but not the companion. Like this, yes or no. By these questions, by these answers, the question is closed. It will not elaborate in future. We can get to know the answers like this. Open questions in the sense like, tell me about your teacher, tell me about the essay writing, tell me about your trip, tell me about your visit to some place, tell me about your grandmother's place. So when we tell this, the question is very open. You can tell whatever you want. By this also we will get to know the mentality and the problems faced by the children. Pictorial questions, I don't have to tell you much about it, because good and bad habits always you have seen, good and bad habits. Sneezing, how to sneeze while you are sneezing, how to cough while you are coughing. So what are all the good habits? Brushing the teeth early in the morning, so keeping your room haywire, whatever the moral stories, that kid is kind of a pictorial questions. Right things and wrong things. So whichever if you just give a pictorial question and ask the child to tick, you will get to know the mentality of a child, or else you will also get to know whether he has understood the pictorial questions or not, how exactly he is related to the subject matter. So does he knows the subject or not antanadru nimge artha agutte by the pictorial questions. Mixed questionnaire is something like, the question is there and also the answer is present, the three types of answer is present, you have to tick the right answer. So this also depends. It has its own limitations. This is also a method where you will get to know more about your child. Okay, this is all done by the therapist. I am just giving you an idea. There is a solution nowadays. Don't exactly you can come to a conclusion, my child is a dull, my child is brilliant, or my child is extrovert, my child is introvert, my child is autism, my child is this, my child is thus anta ನೀವು conclusion ಬರಕ್ ಮುಂಚೆ, if you feel that you have to consult somebody for a minute or a minor thing or whatever the changes you want to do for your children, you can just contact the therapist. They are going to do all this kind of a test and they are going to improvise the personality of your children. Next comes the case history method. Case history method is nothing about the past history, however the child is born and brought up, where the child was born and brought up, which area, with whom, who are the caretakers, is the parent working or not, is the parent staying at home like not working parents or non-working parents or whatever. So was the child been shifted very often from school to school, was the child being transferred from a different place to different place, from the rural to urban, urban to rural, or the situations or environment. So all to study about their case history, how exactly the child was born and brought up all these days with the social, emotional, personal, educational, okay, family background, everything we will get to know about it. This is called as a case history method. This is also a method. So next is inventory method. Inventory method is not observed, but we will get to know about it once for all. We would have never observed, for example, the children getting into the bad habits, maybe the smoking, maybe some drugs, or all teenage people what I am speaking about it. So maybe some bad messages, some bad behaviors, correct? All these things we would have not observed, we will not get to know, that is not been shown in front of us, but you can see only the outcome, only the things is going to happen, then we are going to really realize that this had happened to our child. So where did he learn from? So we will have an assumption that everything is fine, but something might happen. This observation is more attractive. You should observe your child, you should talk to your child, you should spend some time with your child. Maybe he is 2 years or 20 years, until unless he getting into his adolescence in adulthood, that 18 years or 90 years or 20 years, until unless you are crossing that, you should have a general talk with your child on a daily basis. ಡೈಲಿ ನೀವು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮಾತಾಡಬೇಕು. ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಸ್ಪೀಕ್. ಐ ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಟ್ರೈನ್ ಯು ಹೌ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಸ್ಪೀಕ್. Okay, general talk. What do you like? Did you like the dish whatever I prepared today? So like ಅವಾಗ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ, did you like the dish whatever I prepared today? Yes mama, I liked it a lot ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದ್ರೆ, no, in the very next neighbor house I saw my friend, always they will prepare pasta, pizza, that noodles, but you would never do that. ನಿಮಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಸ್ ಕಂಪೇರಿಂಗ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಫುಡ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ವೆರಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನೇಬರ್, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ಮೈಟ್ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್, It's not like that you have to cut the connection with that person anta. There are few areas where we can improvise, there are few areas where we have to cut short few things. Adana nimge gottagbeku yavudanalli now changes ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. So you might tell like how was the day, ಹಿಂಗೆ ಹೆಂಗಿತ್ತಪ್ಪ ದಿನ ಇವತ್ತು whole day ನಿಂಗೆ ಖುಷಿ ಇತ್ತಾ ಬೇಜಾರಾಯ್ತಾ ಹೆಂಗಿತ್ತು. He might tell I am very happy because I met all my friends and I had a nice time, I did my homework ಎಲ್ಲ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ. You should make them to feel that routine ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, for example you and your husband would have fought for 5 to 10 minutes where he would have got hurted on it. So ನೀವಿಬ್ರು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತಾರೆ. The child might tell no, my day was not good because you and papa were fighting always, so how will my day be good. So you might think that they are too young to answer all these things. ನೀವು ಅನ್ಕೋಬಹುದು ತುಂಬ ಚಿಕ್ಕವರು ಆಗಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಏನು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಬೇಕಂತನೂ ನಾವು ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಯು ಶುಡ್ ನೋ ವಾಟ್ ಟು ಸ್ಪೀಕ್. I'll tell you one thing, if you are buying an ice cream to your child, it is already been decided to buy an ice cream. Today we are going to eat ice. Which flavor do you like? Which is your favorite flavor? ಆ ಮಗುವನ್ನ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ the child will be very happy and he will start making the decisions. Already you are ready to buy the dress for him. Which dress do you like? Would you like the formals? Do you like the t-shirts? Do you like the traditional dress? You will get to know the taste. Okay, so it is something like that. You select your dress, you select the color, so they will start getting that responsibility. Once you make them to take the decisions on their own and start speaking, you will have a better idea about it. So this is called as an inventory technique. Okay, so it has its own limitations. Adrade adanta adrada disadvantages ide. Rating scale. Rating scale is being given by the teacher, by the parents, by the friends, by the colleagues, by the relatives. What kind of a person he is. Okay, so while living or working with them can certainly form an opinion about him and can estimate his practical quality. ಆಮೇಲೆ trait asked for more objective. When we start experiencing our life, ಮೇಡಮ್ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಮೇಡಮ್, ಲೈಕ್ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಹಿ ಡಸ್ ಇನ್ ಹೋಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹಿ ಇಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ಸ್, ಹಿ ಸ್ಪೀಕ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹಿ ಡಸ್ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್, ಬಟ್ ವೆನ್ ಹಿ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಟು ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಸೊ ಹಿ ಸ್ಪೀಕ್ ಟು ಪೀಪಲ್. ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಟೆಲ್ ಮಿ ಹೌ ಇಸ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಬಿಹೇವಿಯರ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಟೀಚರ್ನ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳೋವಂಥದ್ದು. ಅಥವಾ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಮೇಡಮ್, ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ನೀವು ನಾಟಿ ಅಂತ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋವಂಥದ್ದು. ಇನ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಕೇಸ್ ದ ಟೀಚರ್ doesn't know to control him. Okay, or else he has a dual character, he knows to play how, whom with what ಅನ್ನೋದು ಮಗುಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ? This is called as an rating scale. By spending some time with them we will get to know what exactly they are. ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಮಾತು, ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಊಟ, ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಆಟ, ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಪಾಠ, whatever it is, or everything whatever we are doing and spending the time with that particular child, we will get to know about this. Okay, so next is some psycho change and study technique. Okay, so there is a psychological change of a study technique also. There are some tests also which is being done. So seismograph to record the pulse rate, through the help of this also the therapist is going to use all these things. So plethysmograph, that is record the blood pressure. Electrocardiograph to record the heart's contractions, and pneumograph to study the breathing curves, ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೂ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸೈಕೋಗ್ಯಾಲ್ವಾನೋಮೀಟರ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸ್ಕಿನ್. ಓಕೆ, ದ ಸ್ಕಿನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಇದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಸೈಕೋಗ್ಯಾಲ್ವಾನೋಮೀಟರ್ ಇಂದ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ದೆರ್ ಆರ್ ಮೆನಿ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್, ದ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನಲ್ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಕೇಳಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಹಾರ್ಮೋನಲ್ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ಸು, ಏಜ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ಸು and teenage steppingu, then they are into getting into this ಪಾಬರ್ಟಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಸೆಕ್ಷುವಲ್ ಆರ್ಗನ್ಸ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಆಗುವಾಗ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ದ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪರ್ಸನಾಲಿಟಿ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎ ಪರ್ಸನ್, ಫಾರ್ ಎ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ವೆನ್ ಹಿ gets into that particular age also, whether it is too much into it or not. We have to observe them and we have to give a right decision. And the first method, projective method, is very important method, and it is kind of like the therapist can use this and they will get to know the results as early as possible. Roche ink blot method, as I told you already in the psychology. So when ink is been dropped on a paper, you close it and open it and ask the child what you could make out. Some children could make out some animals, some children could make out some nature, some children could make out the cartoon characters, some children could make out the ghosts who are very scared, kind of a thing. So just plot an ink on a paper, close it and open it and ask them to see what exactly you are able to see in this picture. You will get to know there about their mind, isn't it? And next, Thematic appreciation test. Thematic appreciation test goes like this. 30 pictures in original which are divided into 3 sets. Each set contains 10 pictures. One is exclusively meant for men, the other is exclusively meant for women, and the third is used for both of them. So, one blank card is also there. The pictures depict common life situations to tussle between the children and parents, love, affair, parental relationship, frustration in achieving or securing things of an interest, jealousy, rivalry, aggressive, and hospitality. So, I will tell you 30 pictures will be given to the child. So, 10 will be related to the men, or 10 will be related to women, or 10 will be very common. That is what they are telling. I can give you a best example. If you feel the child is very introvert, he is not speaking to anybody, he want to be in a controlled manner, very often he gets scared, you want to take him out of it. Niಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳ behavior. When he is unusual, you are taking them for a therapist. One example I will give you. The therapist is going to give what? Give a 10 picture of a common family, like papa and mama going to park together with the child and playing in a park. Okay, papa and mama going to movie and watching a movie together, papa and mama going to some relatives house and enjoying, papa and mama going somewhere, all this papa, mama and child doing whatever the things. So, some pictures only mama taking him to the park, okay, some pictures only papa taking him to the park. Okay, so it is divided actually. So, by showing that picture, if you start observing the child's face, you can make out when he smiles, when he feels sad, when he expresses in emotions. You can see by giving that picture, and you just ask the child to see, you will get to know what exactly is the problem. This is called as a thematic appreciation test. I am just giving you one example, not everything like this. For example, giving a picture of school, giving a picture of ground, giving a picture of PT period, giving a picture of drawing period, giving a picture of some teacher, giving a picture of something, and giving a picture of school van. So, when you show all these pictures, the child would have feel very happy. Oh, I am very much used to it. When you give the school van picture, the child might step back, or expressions alli solpa changes kanisbodu. You will get to know there is some problem in the school van where the child is facing on a daily basis, whether the child doesn't want to express it. So, ee taradu situations, by studying the case history, when you get to know about that case history of that particular child, you can make out all these things. Word association test, or a VAT, what we could tell it as. I will give you some positive example for this. For example, if I ask you to pick one word in the words whatever I speak now, so different people will pick differently. I am just going to speak. Please be very keen. Please observe. I want you to answer. I want you to answer now after once I ask this. Okay. So, beautiful, glamorous, fair, fabulous, fantastic, and ferocious, brave, whatever. So, which word did you pick now? Can you just tell me, each and everybody? Very nice. And next, somebody is telling brave. Okay. Okay, glorious, very nice. Next. Next. So, okay, very good. So, different people are telling with the different words. I mean, different people have picked the different words. By this, we can also make out their mentality. We can also make out their alertness. We can also make out their, like their prediction or something. The set of words associated with, and we will try to get few things out of it. The time of reaction and spoken words matters a lot. Sentences completion test, or SCT. I am worried over. So, if I ask you this question, what are you all worried over with? Can you just tell me what you are worried about now at the present moment? What you are worried about? Answer me, dear students. Oh, very nice. Worried about climate, worried about my child, worried about the, pardon? Worried about the kids' school. Superb, good answer. Worried about. Next. Worried about. Okay. Okay. So, nobody wants to speak. You are a good listener, I understand. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊತೀರಾ ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು. ಬಟ್ ಸೈಮಲ್ಟೇನಿಯಸ್ಲಿ ನೀವೇನಾದರೂ ಲೈವ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ರೆ, ನೀವು ನನ್ನ ಎದುರುಗಡೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದಿದ್ರೆ ಒಬ್ಬರೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೂ ಮಾತಾಡಿಸ್ದೆ ಬಿಡ್ತಾ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ನಾನು. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅನ್ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್. You are very lucky enough you can hide yourself, but one more thing I'm going to tell you, you are going to lose a lot in this online class also. ಅದು ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದರೆ I would have trained you more better actually. ಬಿಡ್ತಾ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಮನೆಗೆ, ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಥರ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಿಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ ನಾನು. ಓಕೆ, ಐ ಫೀಲ್ ಪ್ರೌಡ್ when I look pretty, I feel proud when I have dressed well, I feel proud when I'm always there with mama, I feel proud to have this good boyfriend, I feel proud because of my husband, I feel proud, whatever it is. Okay, so you have to complete that sentence and we will get to know about your mentality. Okay, it has its own advantages and disadvantages. After once this chapter is, by the end of this, so this chapter is done, you all can go back and look into the questions and start marking the answers for it. And if you if you want to study about it, it's a very interesting chapter, you can study. Okay, was the class interesting? Okay, you got to know many things about personality, correct? Yes, superb. Thank you all, enjoy, have a nice day. And one more thing, be online. Rami, you close this camera. So one more